Let me explain a little bit why this can, although it looks like a normal, standard, boring can, is in fact a high-tech device. It starts with the content. This is a back-on-valve system. The hemoglobin solution is perfectly protected from any ambient air by being filled in this aluminium pouch. After that, this pouch is inserted inside the can is pressurized, and if you activate the spray head, it's more a squeezing out of the product than the normal spraying procedure of an aerosol spray. That gives us a couple of advantages. The first thing is it's perfectly protected from any oxygen, so it will not be oxidized, which increases the shelf life. Second advantage is there's no propellant leaving the spray head, so you do not have this evaporative coolness, you do not have any mixture with a very sensitive product, and you just spray the product on the wound, not any propellant. Thirdly, the squeezing out happens in this direction as good as in this direction. That means also for an upside down use, when spraying, for example, a wound on the sole of your foot, the perfect sprays perfectly well. This is the back-on-valve technology, and it goes along with the effect that you cannot feel something if you shake the can, because there's not a free floating liquid inside the can, but it's perfectly trapped in this vault, in this product vault. And the second innovative thing is the spray head. And the spray head is exclusively, or has been exclusively designed for Granulox. Look at this cross sections through the spray head. We needed to make sure that just a very, very fine spray mist of hemoglobin leaves the can in order to not cause any traumatic effect to the wound, and secondly, to avoid any cross-contamination that might be caused by flushing the wound. Therefore, the flow rate of the spray head, and the flow rate is the amount of product that leaves the can per second, is extremely low. Normal aerosol cans, if you spray an antiperspirant in the morning in your armpit, you have a flow rate of roughly 10 to 12 grams per second. With Granulox, we have a flow rate of only 0.3 milliliter per second. So it's extremely low and forms a very gentle mist that covers your wound. To achieve this, the spray head comprises not only very fine spray channels inside, but also an actuator, a nozzle with fine channels. You see that on this picture, it looks like a wheel. The product comes from the outside, need to pass these fine channels to the center, and then finally is spread out exactly here. And that leads to one phenomenon that occasionally occurs, that you press the actuator and nothing comes out, because the hemoglobin concentration with 10% is relatively high. And if the water evaporates, then the hemoglobin dries out and remains in the spray head. And look at these fine spray channels. If they are blocked, nothing comes out. And this is something you need to tell the physicians. This is the reason why we give you a stripe with 5 additional spray heads per can, to simply take off the spray head and replace it by a new one. It's important to mention that, and it's also given in the instructions for use, as the normal reaction is like that. Wow, it doesn't spray. Wow, I shake it, I can't feel anything, I discard it, and I'm upset because I paid a significant amount of money for that can that obviously doesn't give me more than 2 or 3 portions of Granulox. And this is something we need to avoid, so please inform all users of this product that in case of not spraying, they should simply replace the spray head and try it again, and due to our experiences, it works then perfectly until the can is emptied completely.